And we are live. What's up, guys? King Crisis here. Welcome to the movie on What If Naruto was Ultron's reincarnation. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. When I first made that video, I was completely intending for that to be a one-shot. One-part series, no part two, like ever. But people actually loved the video. And I'm going to be so honest, it threw me off so badly. Because when I was initially recording this, boy, I was not expecting that. But since you guys enjoyed the video, who am I to deny you guys a video? That'll never be me. With that being the case, please enjoy the video and we kick off where I last left off. Ultron. Ultron is superior intellect, an AI artificial version of life. Ultron is the most dangerous machine in all of history. Ultron was created by Hank Pym to be a force of good for the world. For those of you guys who actually read the comics, you would know that he was made by Hank Pym. For those of you guys who are only MCU watchers, then Tony Stark. Whichever one you see is fit. In the end, it won't truly matter for this story. Because this story starts off within an alternate timeline, where there you would see Ultron, who is seen standing in a completely empty universe. This version of Ultron has achieved his goal. He's completely wiped out all life within this multiverse. Nothing stands. All has been destroyed by this version of Ultron, who's not only gained the power of the Infinity Stone, the Infinity Cube, he's gained the powers of the One Above All, he's gained the power of all things in existence, and he wiped out all life within this realm. There you'll see one being, walking forward towards Ultron. Ultron will look upward so lost. What the hell? He would think. Who are you? I've wiped out all life within this Shh. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Ultron. Should I call you Pym? Ultron Pym? You know, or Ultron Stark? Well, whichever one you want to like. You did a horrible job. And I know you. You understand that the only way there could have ever been true peace within the universe was with life. Because at the end of the day, without it, it's just empty. Ultron would say, no matter. All life has been wiped out. No, it hasn't. You've killed animals, you've killed people. Nature still exists. And Ultron with nature gives life. You could never truly wipe out all of life unless you destroy nature itself. And of course, nature is the one thing that is indestroyable. Nature is the universe itself. Destroy the universe, you become the void. And guess what's inside the void? Nature. Even nature exists within a void because nature is the nature of the void itself. From the void came life. From life came the void. You could never truly wipe out everything because something will always be there. You know this. But there is something you can do. I'll give you a chance to redo things. I'll give you a chance to have another life. But in this life, not only will you come back a bit mortally, you're gonna turn me into a human temporarily. Of course. I'll be sending you back, but you'll be back nothing like what you are. You'll be back as a regular being of this world. Regular life. But you will have your same power, same mindset, your same intellect. You'll be able to create more clones of yourself. I'll send you back with this one Ultron bot you're currently in now. You'll be sent back with this robotic body. But I will not allow you to transfer your consciousness into this machine until I think it's right. Until I believe that you are ready to return to your true self. When you come back in this world, you have to do right by it. You can't just wipe out all life as you see fit. Now, you're going to be going to a place where honestly, if you decide revenge is the option, I won't get mad at you. I really won't. Hell, I'll let you do it. And you think you can just make me do this? I'm the most powerful thing in all of this. Boy, please. You're an ant. We let you do this. Hell, the one above all let you do this. He isn't dead. You didn't steal his power. He let you take it. Remember that, boy. Good luck. The being will snap his fingers, as from here we finally get into the story of What If Naruto was Ultron. Yeah, guys, know this video was a bit rare, and you'll probably be thinking, that doesn't make any sense. What happened? Well, since I actually couldn't come up with a basic storyline as to how Naruto becomes Ultron, I just went with the OG route. King Crisis found the version of Ultron within all of existence, took that version of Ultron, transferred his robotic AI consciousness into the body of a baby Naruto. And he also just so happens to be nice enough to give Ultron one Ultron bot, which is going to be buried within the forest. But from here we are. Events of basic Naruto will go out as per normal. A huge change being affected. Naruto doesn't grow up normally. From a very young age, Naruto was a brilliant baby. Although he had to deal with base human biology, so Ultron hated every second of being Naruto. Ultron was depressed. Ultron was hurt. He has so much knowledge, so much power, and he's trapped within the body of a mere fucking mortal, a mere human. He has to live out this miserable existence. On a day-to-day basis, he has to walk around in a flesh suit. He hates it. It feels disgusting just being human. It feels like torture. But he knows whatever being that was, whatever power it held, he could not defy it. Because if he did, he was absolutely certain that that thing would wipe him out of existence. And he did not, underneath no circumstance, want to deal with that danger, want to deal with that power. Because if he did, he'd die. He'd be gone for all of reality. So from here, he grows up as base Naruto. Ultron will grow up dealing with the same hatred that Naruto dealt with in the original timeline. And due to him being Ultron, he ain't letting it slide the same way everyone else did. Ultron being a brilliant robotic machine, he's capable of understanding every fighting style on the likes of the planet. At the end of the day, Ultron still is an AI. Naruto still is an AI. He still does understand everything, and his brain is literally robotic. He can still use AI-based abilities. Like, he can go to Google. Even though it doesn't exist in a Naruto verse, it's still connected to Naruto. He can go to Google. Naruto can mentally play videos in his head. He can play music. Like, Naruto dead ass is a robot. Like, mentally, he's a machine. So he processes and learns everything within a Naruto verse at just such a rapid rate. He learns how to utilize his chakra. And finally enough, Naruto decides, most importantly now, he's going to go look for his Ultron bot. Because he knows whatever it is, it's not going to let him transfer his consciousness. But he thinks he'll just put a part of it in there. A part of his consciousness within his robot. And then when he does so, he would make things perfect. He'll have a robot in that bitch. He deviously grins as he begins to look around, and using his Ultronic mind, he was able to echolocate his robot. He found the Ultron bot. He digs it up, and from here, he proceeds to quickly weave hand signs and use a pseudo mind transfer technique, transferring a part of his consciousness within the robot. As this happens, the Ultron bot will quickly activate. It looks around and looks towards Naruto, bowing before its master. As this happens, Naruto would smile devilishly. His first bot, the same one he's gonna replicate thousands of times over within this world. He's gonna take this bitch over, even if he has to do it as a flesh seed. And once he finally succeeds and finally gets all the secrets of this world clacked down, he'll move on to the next world. He'll make that world perfect too. Whatever that being was, it was right. Ultron did feel empty. Ultron didn't like the fact that without life, the universe was just empty. And I know what y'all are thinking. What? I don't even sound like Ultron. I'm kind of using a bit of a basis off of Infinity Ultron from What If. I know it was kind of bad, but whenever he realized how bad everything was without life, so I'm using a bit of that basis thought process and mixing it with this version of Naruto. That way I can actually make this work. So yeah, he understands the fact that the universe needs life, and he wants to make sure that things go perfect. So from here we are. Naruto made sure that all life within this universe understood that he was that guy, that he held that power. he held true power. So from here, the Ultron bot was active. The most dangerous thing on this planet was now active. From here, Naruto, or at least a part of him, that's what any Ultron bot took over. And Naruto would go home and go to sleep. The second he does so, his consciousness would now be active within the Ultron bot. Quickly, within the forest, it would use its repulsors to blast through trees and destroy several trees. The Ultron bot begins to train itself, getting back up its strength. But quickly, it comes down to a problem. It's only going to be able to be active for another year. At this time, Naruto's around 12. So, the bot realizes it's only going to be active for another year because it needs a power source. It needs something that can give it power. And right now, it's running out of its only power source, which doesn't even exist within this universe. The bot begins to kind of panic, because for an Ultron bot, shutting down is essentially death. You can't destroy them, because, well, no matter how many times you destroy them, it's still a robot. It's gonna come back. But for this machine, shutting down is death. That's the only way these robots truly die. And, well, it's gonna die. It's legitimately going to die. So Naruto realizes that that's his problem. It could die. At any given moment, it could run out of energy. And the more it utilizes its repulsors, the worse things get. The machine can fly around. It begins to try finding out anything it could. So quickly, he would use the robot as he braced into the Hokage's office. And easily, the Ultron bot would steal several important files. And within these files would be information about all the most deadly people on this planet. And of course, Naruto was looking for one specific file, Orochimaru of the Sannin. Naruto knows about the legends of Orochimaru and how he was the smartest ninja on this planet. And the fact that Orochimaru was dangerous, he was deadly, he could not be trusted. Everyone knows this. But Naruto doesn't care. He wants to find this man because he believes Ultron could be the only person that could help him. Hell, Ultron could straight up create him in this world if he so chooses. So of course, that's what he focused on, finding Ultron. With Naruto having this brilliant intellect, reading up on all the information of Ultron, finding out about all his grueling and just terrible, heart-wrenching experiences, or at least for a basic human, horrible. To Naruto, light work. But of course, he read up on it and he found out Ultron is likely here. Ultron could straight up be within the Leaf Village and they would never even know it. This leads to Naruto becoming invested in this information. And eventually, after about a month's time, he found out exactly where Ultron was. Using his Ultron bot, Naruto would arrive right within Ultron's base. Inside would be the Sound 4. And mind you, this version of Naruto is inside of the bot. Bio Naruto is inside of it. He used it like Iron Man would use his suit. He arrived within Ultron's base, and the Sound 4 would quickly approach him. "What the hell are you?" they would say, looking towards it, a bit intrigued. One of them would say, "Is this a human? Or is it a weapon?" Quickly, the Ultron bot would smack them away, launching Sugetsu, the big one, launching the big one back as he slammed through the wall. Quickly, he would get up as he launches forward towards the Ultron bot. Quickly, the bot would grab his arm, flip him onto his side, and quickly repulsor blast him as a blast is shot right through his chest. He would fall to the ground, dead. The other Sound 3 would rush forward towards him, but quickly they're all repulsored weight away, all hitting the grounds, dead. As this happens, you would see Kimimaro and Orochimaru both walking out. And what the hell is this? As suddenly the mask would open, revealing to be Naruto, Orochimaru of the legendary Sannin. I am Naruto Uzumaki. As you can see, I've just finished your Sound 4. I need to talk with you, to work with you. If you agree, you have power like no other. Orochimaru looks at him. Work with you? Boy, please. You killed my Sound 4. Is that supposed to mean something to me? I can always start again. As he would snap his fingers, you would see several test tubes. Within each test tube, you would see Jugo, Kairin, Suigetsu, and then he turns and looks towards Kimimaro himself. "In him," he would say. "I have another sound 4 right here." Naruto looks towards him and rolls his eyes. "I don't care about them. I just want to work with you. Find a few solutions. I can give you your immortality." As he says this, Orochimaru turns towards him. "And how would you do that?" Naruto would smile. "I have my ways," he would say. Orochimaru walks towards him. "Then show me your ways." As from here, Naruto and Orochimaru would both walk out. Kimimaro would turn towards the Sound 4, a bit heartbroken, seeing their dead bodies. "That kid," he would think to himself, "killed them in an instant." From here, Naruto would unsuit himself, revealing in his true form, as he would talk to Orochimaru, explaining to him that he needs to find a solution to his machine. He wants to see if he could get it to work off of the power source that Orochimaru tried to learn, nature energy, he would say. And since that's a nigh omnipotent, nearly infinite power source, that should work perfectly, he would say. And Orochimaru looks towards Naruto. And from here, years would pass. The two of them would train together. And yes, I know I said Naruto was 12, but for this timeline specifically, you're not going to become a ninja until you're 18. So they're not going to allow you to become ninjas until they're grown. Now, I would say they'll be around the same strength, but honestly, I don't think so. I think they'll be way stronger than what they were, but I just don't think they'll be, like, crazy stronger, because they wouldn't experience the true dangers of being a ninja. It's kind of like the army, but it's going to be worse. But yeah. Naruto, working with Orochimaru for 4 straight years. Naruto was now 16, and he's finally figured out the perfect method to control his Ultron bots. He's now created thousands of replications of them. By only using a singular piece of that one Ultron bot, he was capable of not only that, he was capable of straight up cloning the material. Ultron learned that he can use metal release, a technique which allows him to control and create metal from his body, as well as the fact that he learned he can use liquid chrome, which he doesn't even understand how. Those releases don't even exist within his world, and yet he manifests them. Maybe it's because he's technically part machine, so his chakra is different. And that's because it is. It's bioenginetic chakra mixing with real chakra. This allows Naruto to create all types of things. But most importantly, he created all of his Ultron bots, having hundreds of them. And together, they would work with Orochimaru, until eventually Orochimaru demands his immortality, or else. And Naruto just turns towards him slowly. "Oh yes, your immortality. I honestly almost forgot about it." He turns and looks towards him, as walking out would be an Orochimaru. "What?" he would say. Naruto would say, "If you transfer your consciousness, you'll have your own web just like me. You will be immortal. You'll be able to constantly upload yourself to more and more. No matter how many of these are destroyed, as long as there's one of you left, you'll be alive. And you can leave behind one snake, in case you would like to return to your normal form, your physical body, to get out your needs," he would say. As he says this, Orochimaru would look forward, look towards the bot before him, and then looks towards Naruto. "You want me to become a machine? True immortality," Naruto would say. "You cannot die because you'll be part of the universe itself. After all, radio waves are part of the universe. I can travel through radio waves to a whole other planet, transfer myself into any type of technology they have on that planet as well. As long as electricity can flow through it, we can flow through it." Orochimaru looks towards this robot. He then looks towards Naruto. "Are you serious?" And Naruto would nod. "It even has all of your basic skills. Snakes, all of your fighting abilities, everything. The bot feels like flesh. It acts like flesh. It has everything a human body has. That and more, of course. Do you agree?" Orochimaru looks towards the robot, looks towards Naruto, and he agrees. From here, Naruto would hook him up to it and transfer his consciousness. As soon as he does so, Orochimaru enters the bot. He feels amazing, He feels stronger than his natural self, actually. Naruto said, that's because you are stronger. When I transfer your consciousness, all of your chakra was also transferred. And this body is able to bioengineer chakra. Naruto then would crack a huge smirk. As he turns and looks towards Orochimaru, thank you for all your knowledge. You're no longer needed, he would say. As he says this, Orochimaru would say, what? As suddenly he began to screech, as he would fall to the ground, beginning to ache in pain. He's confused. He's a machine. He shouldn't hurt. He shouldn't feel pain at all. Naruto then would say, you wanted your body to act normal, right? I gave you pain receptors, but that's not the important thing. What you need to worry about is the fact that I'm in there, you idiot. He would say, my consciousness is in there, and my consciousness has just absorbed yours. He would say, as Orochimaru would scream, and suddenly, the Ultron bot would morph, disfigure, transform into, well, a small Naruto bot. This bot looks and appears like a regular young child Naruto, well, young teenage Naruto. Ultron then will look towards it. You have all of Orochimaru's techniques, abilities, plus you have insane chakra understanding. You have the abilities of me, myself, and I. Ultron, repulsor waves, you're able to fly, you're able to shoot missiles, bullets. You're able to wipe out anything you would like to do so, he would say. Most importantly, you have chakra, Rasengans, Raseng blades, Uzohiko, he would say. You have it all. Return to the Leaf Village, he would say. You will pose as me. You understand me? The bot would nod. Of course, Naruto. It would say. As quickly it would turn and blast off. From here, you would see Naruto turning towards Kabuto, Kimimaro. Do you want to challenge me? They would both shake their heads no and bow before Naruto. Naruto then would say, good. I'm your master now. I'll teach you anything you need and make sure you have the power necessary. Don't be foolish. You two both knew he was going to betray me anyways. After all, I'm no fool. I'm simply a double-edged sword, he would say. From here, Kimimaro and Kabuto would both slowly nod, as Naruto begins to just devilishly smile. With the Naruto bot returning back to the village, it would quickly make its way to the third Hokage's office. It would knock on a door, and Hiruzen would open it. Naruto. Jeez, we haven't seen you in... Wait, Naruto? We haven't seen you in 4 years, he would say. Naruto would say, I left. Simply put, he would say, I got tired of being here. I mean, torture, hell, everyone hating me, you, leaving me alone in an apartment to suffer since I was 4 years old like I know to take care of myself. Stinky, wretched apartment, Naruto would say. But hey, I'm back now at the very least. Can I get my house back? Matter of fact, can I get a better one? You know, one that's suited for someone of my stature, he would say. Hiruzen would say, first you have to tell me where you were. Naruto would say, no I don't. You need me. You need this. He would lift up his stomach to reveal the seal, the Nine Tails. Now, Naruto didn't only create a clone of himself. Each Ultron bat that Naruto has an artificial Kurama inside of them as well. And not only is that the case, due to these robots being ran off of nature energy and capable of making artificial chakra, every last artificial Kurama are all just as powerful as the real one. And not only that, they're just as smart as the real Kurama. And Hiruzen would quickly go silent. Yes, we do, he would say. Then you would give me back my home. Matter of fact, a better one. After all, the blood of the fourth Hokage deserves some type of divine treatment, he would say. As he says this, Hiruzen would remain silent. Fine, he would say. I'll give you a better home. Naruto says 2 years. Until it's time for us to become official Genin. How are the pre-Genin tests going? Hiruzen would say the pre-teens aren't ready yet. Then you will make them ready, he would say. By tomorrow, I want to know who are going to be pre-Team 7, he would say. As from here he turns, after all, that's obviously the team you're going to put me on. It's the team of my father, Naruto would say. As from here, he would straight up fly off, like quite literally before Hiruzen's eyes, he would fly off. Later on that day, Naruto would get his new home. Arriving there, he would find things to be suitable for his stature. Of course, he never buys any food, never buys any drinks because, of course, he doesn't need to. He's a robot. He's a bioengineered robot with a few human qualities. But he genuinely don't actually need food, so he doesn't get any. Eventually, Naruto will go on back towards the academy. When he makes it back to the academy, honestly, the class is a bit surprised seeing Naruto. He's tall, he's kind of bulky, not too bulky, but he's tall, looks very menacing, and he just looks dangerous. No one bothers him, not even the likes of Sasuke or Sakura. From here, we will do a huge time skip to what is essentially in this timeline the original start of things. You'll see Naruto sitting down in the academy. Things have been so boring, he would think to himself. Just constant stupid schoolwork, information I learned years ago, he would think to himself. Have to play this role of some fool. I hate this place. But of course, with time skip, to the teams being announced. Team 7, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno. No, Naruto would say blankly. Sakura Haruno, he would say. What are you gonna do? As soon as he says this, Sakura says, what is that supposed to mean, Naruto? I mean, what the hell are you gonna do? You're weak. You are pathetic. You couldn't do anything in battle if it meant to save your own damn life. Naruto would say. Sakura would remain silent. Naruto then would say, but whatever. Maybe I could teach you something. Maybe whoever our sensei is might make you actually useful. We're all academy ninjas. All going on to be ninjas now. Everyone within this class has some type of power. Hinata, she mastered the Byakugan when she was 12 years old. Sasuke has a Tutamori Sharingan. Shikamaru was probably the strongest in his class when he actually tries. Choji, powerful, body expansion jutsu. Ino, mind transfer jutsu, mind reading, illusion casting. The list goes on when it comes to her abilities. He didn't want to say, but you're the only person, even the NPCs in here can do things, but you're the only person who can't do anything. You're gonna be annoying, he would say. From here, we time skip, a huge one. On over towards them on the roof, discussing their dreams. Naruto then would say that his dream is to take over the leaf. As he says it, this causes Kakashi to look at him. Yes, I did skip. I skipped the Mizuki arc and I skipped the Sasuke versus Naruto fight because, well, I'm gonna put it as blankly as I possibly can. Naruto threw that fight. He lost on purpose, so I don't have to cover it. And he tells me that his dream is to take over. And Sasuke says, you want to conquer the village? Naruto says, no, I want to take it over. I want to become a leader. I want to conquer the damn place. What's wrong with y'all? He would say, and Kakashi would think, I thought you meant like conquer. And Naruto just looks at all of them like they're fools. Well, in his mind, he's thinking, can they see right through me? Who knows? Maybe they can. Maybe I'm not too low-key. Is that the word? Low-key. Such a lame word. We cut on over towards the real Naruto, who is seen making several copies of the Orochimaru bot. Not only is that the case, he's seen talking with his newly created Sound 4. Naruto at this point, he's taken over the Sound Village, and he's posed as Orochimaru for years. Working as Orochimaru, acting as Orochimaru, being just as brutal as Orochimaru. No hesitation, he continues all of Orochimaru's research, making hundreds of thousands of Orochimaru bots. But he's going even more further than that. He's made clones of the Sound 4, of the OG Sound 4 as well. Clones of their bodies, he's healed Kimimaro of his sickness, and he's even gotten to where Kyrene is completely under his control. She's like his right-hand woman. She's obsessed with Naruto. And not only is this the case, Kyrene is Naruto's right-hand woman as well. This version of Naruto kinda trusts her. And for those guys who don't know, Ultron literally made himself a girlfriend once. He needs some love. He wants some he needs some love just like Vision needs some love. You know, he needs that bio love. But he doesn't say it out loud, of course. He kind of got Kyrene. You know, they did some things, but not importantly. Anyways, back on with the bot. Bot Naruto with time skip on over towards the bell test. Now, Bot Naruto quickly realized the purpose of the bell test is teamwork. But first, he wants to test his own might against the might T, Kakashi Hatake. So as soon as it starts, Kakashi looks towards them as everyone would run over except for Naruto. Naruto would crack his neck. Kakashi Hatake. Duck, as he would quickly blast Kakashi with a repulsor wave, sending him flying. A much weaker one, obviously, because he isn't going to use one that could instant kill him like he instant killed the Sound 4. But he is using one just to see what it can do. And Kakashi was flung back. Naruto would quickly fly into the air, and Kakashi's confused. How is he doing that, he would think. Actually, Naruto's using like rockets from his feet, but he has to like the actual flame itself cloaked, so where you can't even see it. But Naruto quickly zooms forward towards Kakashi, spins and kicks him across the face. Kakashi stumbles back as Naruto begins to weave hand signs. Fire style, fireball jutsu! He proceeds to fire off a massive fireball towards Kakashi. As he's flying towards Kakashi will look almost stunned. As from here, Naruto will quickly make a gigantic blazing red Rasengan. Kakashi sees it, he's like, what the hell? As Naruto quickly comes down with a powerful Rasengan on towards Kakashi. Kakashi would quickly body flicker, not only that, substitute out of the way, but Naruto would quickly turn as he flies, still carrying the Rasengan towards the real Kakashi. He goes upward and proceeds to destroy a massive portion of the forest with this gigantic Rasengan. But you'll see Kakashi, who's already on the other side of the forest, already evaded the attack. He'd just be thinking, what the hell? But as he's on the other side of the forest, you would see Sasuke draw his blade and he rushed forward towards Kakashi. As this happens, Naruto would quickly scan Sasuke's fighting pattern, realizing that realistically speaking, he could have killed Kakashi the moment he hit him with that repulsor blast. But he focuses, scanning Sasuke's fighting style. He quickly rushes forward and goes in for a punch onto Kakashi, launching him back perfectly. Sasuke goes running forward towards him, saying, what are you doing? Naruto then say, we should get the bells together. Only us. Sakura's an idiot and she's not going to work right. He would say, we should be Team 7. As he says this, Sasuke would just think to himself, he's right. Sakura's going to be useless. We cut on over towards Sakura, where another Naruto bot has already arrived onto the battlefield. He lands beside her, where from there he would tell her the same thing he told Sasuke, explaining that they're not going to listen, so why shouldn't they be a team? Why shouldn't they work together? And you know what? I'm going to do this better. The Ultron bot is actually like a Sasuke bot. It looks like Sasuke, acts like Sasuke, and is talking like Sasuke. So Sakura thinks the real Sasuke is talking to her. So quickly, she would listen to him, agreeing with the Sasuke bot. Or from here, the Sasuke bot would quickly fly off. Well, more like it vanished before Sakura's eyes. But now we cut on over towards Sakura, who runs out of the forest, quickly jumping up with a kunai, ha! And she goes in and slashes at Kakashi. Or Sasuke would rush forward and he goes in and punches at Kakashi. And Naruto quickly rocketed back. He jumped backwards and flew back a little bit. From here, his hand would morph into this like little cannon. Obviously enough, Kakashi can't see it because he's a little preoccupied. Naruto then would fire a massive ball of energy that smashes right into Kakashi. He's launched backward. Naruto's hand will morph back to normal. Naruto would say, Chrome style! Liquid Chrome bubble! As suddenly a bubble of chrome would form around Kakashi. Kakashi then would quickly have to hold his breath and keep his mouth shut. That's not to breathe in any of this chrome because obviously it's toxic. It's chrome. It could kill him in an instant. From here, Naruto then would slam the chrome bubble onto the ground and it would splash everywhere. From here, Kakashi's hands and feet will be subsided within chrome, not being able to move. Naruto then would walk towards him as he snatches the bells, throws one to Sakura and throws one to Sasuke. He then would form a bell out of his hands. So, do we pass? Kakashi looks towards him. Yeah, you guys pass. From here, guys, this is where we're going to be ending off the first part on what if Naruto was Ultron's reincarnation. Please comment down below what you guys liked about this video. Obviously enough, I said the movie at a certain point in the video, but that's kind of what I'm going to start doing from here on out. I'm going to start saying the movie, that way I can easily not have to make a whole new intro for the movie. But with that being said, comment down below what you guys think. Do you guys think I should continue this video? Do you guys believe that I'm doing good by this video? I would like for you guys to know that Naruto will eventually become full-blown Ultron, meaning he will have a full-blown Ultron body. But for now, this is part 1. It may just be the only part. It really depends on how you guys receive this video, if you guys liked it. I couldn't come up with a genuine idea as to how he was going to develop these powers. Originally, I was going to make him be made by the Uzumaki clan, and over time, he just developed and altered his body more and more, making him more and more robotic over time, until eventually, like, he was like the perfect robot by the time period when Naruto was actually born, and then a young Naruto found this Ultron bot, learned from it, and eventually like the Ultron bot took over his body and all types of crap. But I didn't like it, and I figured the version I just made was better. So, just come up with some ideas, tell me some things, and if you guys liked it, like tell me you want a part 2. And if it gets enough love, part 2 will be coming out. With that being said, I'm out, guys. Alright, where we last left off, Team 7 that just became official. We now see Naruto, who could be seen doing a bunch of really boring missions. And Naruto hates every last second of it. He actually hates it so much that he hooks himself up to his own internet, which he's created. And not only is that the case, he hooks himself up to his own internet, but his internet is literally connected to the normal dimension. How? I don't know. I don't know. He's an AI robot. He has like all the intelligence of like the normal world. So like, let's just say his mind is still mentally linked to the normal world. So bro was literally watching TikTok as they were doing these missions, and Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi obviously wouldn't notice. But as he gets done doing all of these incredibly boring missions, eventually Naruto will go into Hiruzen's office alongside the rest of his team. He looks forward. Lord Hokage, me and my team are very capable ninjas, and I believe that these missions that you have us doing are unsuited for ninjas of our stature. We have Sasuke Uchiha here, the strongest Uchiha currently alive, aside from Itachi Uchiha that we know. Hiruzen then would look towards Naruto. He's the strongest Uchiha alive because him and Itachi are the only Uchihas alive. Naruto then would say it's a little too soon and kind of messed up to say this in front of this kid. Hiruzen then would say Sasuke Uchiha. He's 18 years old. He's old enough to understand the severity of his situation. He then looks towards Sakura. Sakura. Naruto, what can Miss Sakura here actually do? She has incredible chakra control. She's able to do water walking, tree walking. She has the camouflage jutsu. She has the clone jutsu. She has powerful levels of genjutsu, which of course we've seen her be capable of doing. I've taught her a few of my own, Naruto would say. And we have Kakashi Hatake on our side, the copy ninja. And we have myself, Naruto Uzumaki, son of the 4th Hokage, an extremely advanced ninja who has his own release, therefore being Chrome release, which is a new Kekkei as we know of, Naruto would say. So, is there any other way you think you're going to fight back? He then would say no. Naruto says good, because not only that, I had so many other reasons as to why this team would work, considering the fact that I also have control over the Nine Tails. Naruto would say, and as he said this, Hiruzen's eyes would widen. You what? You heard me. Naruto would say, I have control over the Nine Tails. And ever since the last war, you guys kind of raised the age it takes to be a ninja. So now you kind of pushed everyone behind. I genuinely think you should make it to where you graduate the academy a little bit later. Oh, my bad, sooner. Hiruzen then would say, I did that because several children died during the last war. Yeah, cool. I don't really care. Do we have the mission or not? Hiruzen would nod. As he nods, he would snap his fingers. And of course, Tazuna would still enter. As he enters, he would say his classic lines, a bit differently though, considering the fact that these are fresh ninjas and they may be teenagers, but he calls them a bunch of rookies and explains that this one looks like he's emo and probably cuts himself. This one looks, nice little girl actually, you look kind of cute. And he looks towards Naruto. For some reason, Naruto just looks intimidating. But he continues to speak anyways. This one looks like there's not a screw tight in his head. He doesn't say a word to Kakashi. But he just looks towards Hiruzen. This better be worth it. As he just walks out. And Naruto looks towards this guy. What are we gonna do? Transport him on over towards the land of waves safely. And make sure he's able to finish his bridge. That's it? He would nod. Naruto from here would leave. Now as all of Team 7 winds up leaving, we cut on over towards Naruto. As he closes his eyes and reports back to the main Naruto, who could be seen in his labs making clones of his Sound 4. Now obviously enough, his Sound 4 is different since he killed the OG Sound 4. His Sound 4s consist of the likes of Kabuto. Did I say Kabuto? Yeah, Kabuto. Kabuto, Kimimaru, Kairin, Suigetsu. Jugo is actually his main guard. And not only is that the case, he fixed Jugo's weakness to his Kekkei, implanting a chip within his brain that basically calms his mind and keeps him, well, in control. So yeah, that's his main guard, and the rest of them are, well, just his trusted advisors. From here, Naruto would look forward. As you can see, we have everything prepared, correct? They all nod, yes sir. Naruto then would look towards his actual bot. What is it? We have a mission prepared towards the land of the waves. Initiate plan Hokage. He will look forward. A smile will cross the real Naruto's body. From here, the bot Naruto would leave, and as Team 7 leaves the village, we cut on over towards Hiruzen's office. Hiruzen could be seen sitting there as an Anbu will walk into the room. Lord Hokage, someone's here to speak with you. Hiruzen will tilt his head. Who is it? It's Naruto Uzumaki. What? Naruto just... Let him in. Naruto would enter into the room. Hello, Lord Third. It's nice to see you. Hiruzen then will look forward. What do you mean? You just saw me yesterday. No. I didn't see you. But 2IT saw you. Hiruzen would look around confused. Was that a clone? Or something? No. See, Lord Third, I'm going to need you to be still real quick. Sit down. It's going to take a long conversation. Hiruzen would say, okay. We're just going to say he was standing looking out the window. So he takes his seat. And the real Naruto would sit down. I've been gone for years, as you obviously know. As the whole village knows. Most people thought I died. The village went into a bit of a terrifying little spree, but you guys made sure to keep the information a secret. He looks forward. I want you to know that I personally killed Orochimaru. Hiruzen looks towards him confused. You what? I killed him. Orochimaru of the legendary Sannin, as you know him, is dead. But I learned a lot during my time with Orochimaru. I gathered all of his intel, all information, everything that he knows, all of his scientific studies, I know them all. I understand them all. But you see, that's not why I'm here. As you know, my Ultron bot has something called a chrome release. And you know, with chrome release, combined with a little bit of electrical release, scientific ninja tools, and many more things, Naruto turns and smiles, as what walk into the room would be a bot. It looks identical to Hiruzen. Hiruzen would look confused. What is this? Did you reverse engineer the clone jutsu? Is this a transformation jutsu, Naruto? Where's the rest of your team? Why are you sitting here? Naruto then would laugh, as several Naruto bots would walk into the room. Hiruzen then would say, I'm confused. Where are all these coming from? Where are my Anbu? All of the Naruto bots would lift up their hands, with Anbu heads being within their hands. Hiruzen's eyes would widen. What the? As quickly, the main Naruto rockets forward towards Hiruzen as he grabs him by the throat. Hiruzen would quickly try to chop Naruto's hand, but nothing happens. Naruto just tilts his head towards him. Now you are pathetic. As Naruto's eyes would turn to a pure red. His eyes would turn red and the shape of his eyes would also change. Naruto would grip the throat of Hiruzen tighter. As he begins to squeeze with more and more force, he then proceeds to grab him and slam his head right through his desk. Several Anbus would jump down, but as each Anbu would jump down, all of Naruto's bots would shoot repulsors right through their heads, and the ones that didn't get repulsors got Rasengan. Naruto would laugh. See, you don't understand, Hiruzen. My name isn't Naruto. It's Ultron. And right now I want you to know, you're dead. You're a dead Hokage. He would say, and you are going to work for me from here on out, whether you like it or not. Naruto's hand would morph into a blaze, or more like a laser blade, and he proceeds to slice the head of Hiruzen smooth off. Hiruzen's head would drop to the ground, and his chakra begins to fade quickly. He looks towards his bots. Initiated now. Make sure he doesn't lose all of his chakra. We don't need him dead. You chopped his head off, one of the bots would say. Naruto says, well, obviously we need him dead, but we still need his chakra and his consciousness for this bot to work correctly. As quickly enough, the robots begin to siphon his chakra. As they siphon his chakra, they then would use his head and would transfer his brain into the actual Hiruzen bot. As this happens, the Hiruzen bot would activate, and immediately has all the memories of actual Hiruzen. He quickly would look towards Naruto. Naruto, what did you do to me? As he would run forward towards her, Naruto would snap his fingers, and instantly the bot would fall to its knees. Hiruzen begins to scream out in pain as suddenly Naruto's consciousness would appear within his mind. Quickly, Naruto would completely devour Hiruzen's consciousness. Yes, like he genuinely devoured his consciousness. And basically what he did was he entered Hiruzen's mind, and then he proceeded to download his own data in there, and he then proceeded to strip Hiruzen of everything. Now, this is an Ultron bot, a Naruto bot, that has all of Hiruzen's memories, knowledge, experience, his personality, how Hiruzen talks and or acts. But once the job is up, it will revert back to a basic Naruto bot, but just have all of Hiruzen's knowledge. From here, Naruto proceeds to say, "But Kage, you are now active." He then explains, "You will do everything that I tell you to do, do you understand? You now run this village. Your name, Hiruzen Sarutobi. Your purpose, Third Hokage. Understand?" He would nod. He then explains, "Your purpose will be to die to Orochimaru. Understandable?" The bot would nod. As from here, Naruto would smirk devilishly as he walks out the office, with all the bodies of the Anbus being burned to smithereens or covered up with chrome. And then that chrome will be transported into Naruto's bots because they can absorb the chrome. As this happens, we cut on over towards the bot Naruto, who's with Team 7. They're all walking around together, and bot Naruto can only think about making copies of his actual team, which of course he already has copies of Sasuke and Sakura, but those copies are outdated. He needs updated clones, updated bots. So he looks towards Kakashi, looks towards his team, and like normal, the Demon Brothers will still jump out. As they jump out, they will jump forward and try to go after Naruto and his team. Quickly, Naruto turns and hit him with a repulsor beam, shooting a beam forward and waving his hand across the air. Therefore, the beam would move with his hand, and he splits both the brothers in half. As this happens, Kakashi looks forward, shocked. Sakura looks shocked, and Sasuke would also look shocked. Naruto then would say, "What's in confusion? They were gonna try to kill us." They then would say, "You just murdered them with no hesitation." He then would say, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that." They just looked towards him a bit frightened. That was absurd. No hesitation, Naruto just killed those guys. Naruto just smiles. "No matter. Kakashi, what did you plan to do when they attacked?" He then looks forward. "I was gonna fake my death and see how you guys would act out in that situation." Very smart, Naruto would say. Totally doesn't have someone who could panic at the second of seeing something like that given Sakura. And well, Sasuke's seen so much death, likely it wouldn't affect him, he would say. Words from here, Sasuke would say, "What's that supposed to mean, Naruto?" Naruto then would say, "You're traumatized. You're hurt. That's what it means. Use your common sense, Sasuke. You know what it means." As he says this, Sasuke just narrows his eyes at him and Naruto smirks. "Please, try me," he would say. As he says this, Sasuke would just shake his head, knowing that, currently, there's nothing he can do against Naruto. So from here, we time skip on over towards whenever Zabuza first attacks. Naruto quickly sees Zabuza on his sensors, but he decides not to do anything about it. Kakashi would tell him to duck, and Naruto would duck alongside the rest of the team. As he ducks, Zabuza would land, declaring himself Zabuza Momochi. He then looks towards Kakashi, and basically, they would have the same battle they did in the original timeline, probably a little bit better on Kakashi's part because he has more time to learn how to use his powers better. But on the case of Zabuza, I don't actually know how that will go out for him. So we're just gonna say he does really good, but things will still play out like normal. Kakashi will still get trapped inside of a water prison, and Naruto and Sasuke will look towards one another. Sasuke would run forward onto the water. Mind you, in this timeline, since it takes ninjas longer to actually graduate from Konoha's academy, in the academy they already teach you water walking, tree walking, they teach you how to do simple jutsus. So things that you would need in your day-to-day life as a ninja, they already teach them to you. So water walking, tree walking, kunai clone jutsu, shadow clone jutsu, they will give you camouflage jutsu, and they'll give you basic level genjutsu. So in the academy, you learn things, you genuinely learn ninja things. So Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, technically just Sasuke and Sakura, because they're the only ones who actually went to the academy. Naruto was in a whole nother village, but there's the point. They rushes forward. From here, we cut on over towards the Leaf Village, where bot Hiruzen, we're just going to refer to him as Hiruzen for the sake of the story and for the sake of my own heart and soul, but Hiruzen would be seen making a contract with the Sannin Village, which just absolutely confuses every citizen of Konoha. Is it Orochimaru or believed to be the leader of the Sound Village? Everyone knows he founded the Sound Village. What the hell is Hiruzen doing? But Hiruzen was seen making a contract. He signs the contract and agrees to a peace treaty in between the two villages. As this happens, the village is astounded. Hiruzen just made peace with the Sound Village. Wait, does that mean he made peace with Orochimaru? Many people would wonder. From here, we cut on over towards Bot Hiruzen, who walks inside of the office of Danzo. Danzo could be seen talking with other envoys. Bot Hiruzen will look forward. Danzo, Shimura, you are here for capturing. Danzo will look forward, confused. What? You're here, I'm here to capture you. You're under arrest. For what? He would say. You're a threat to the village, for one. And for two, you helped plan the Uchiha massacre, massacring innocent lives for no reason. Although, wouldn't mind if I would have killed them myself. Humans are annoying, he would say. But he looks forward. Not only is that the case, you plan to overthrow me several times. You initiated the danger of Naruto Uzumaki. You made the village hate him. You're weak, and you are a false Kage, one to believe yourself to need the power of position. You are a danger to my village, and you will die. As he says this, Danzo would quickly grab out his bandages, preparing to put him underneath Kotsu Matakane. But Hiruzen would quickly grab out his staff and bash Danzo straight across the face. Danzo was thrown back as Hiruzen rushes forward and proceeds to hit him across the face again and again and again. He would spin his staff and hit him in the stomach with his staff extending and launching Danzo back. Danzo's Ambus, who are all loyal to Danzo, will go forward to attack the Hokage. Obviously enough, the second they did this, Robot Hiruzen will fire his repulsor blast, killing them all in an instant. As this happens, he would walk forward, weaving hand signs and firing off a massive fireball, which proceeds to actually slam right into Danzo, burning him. From here, Hiruzen would fly forward and snatch the arm from him, the Sharingan and Koto Matakane. From here, he would wrap this up in a box and then he would send it off towards where the real Naruto is. From here, Danzo's dead. Hiruzen takes the root Anbu, and from here, he will combine it with the academy. From here, all the new and freshly academy students will enter a new curriculum, the second they're entered. And now, from here, and mind you, this is all happening in one day. One day he's doing all of this. He killed Danzo. He literally grabbed what remains of the root Anbu and smashed it into the academy, merging it, creating its own new schedule. If Ultron knows he can't kill everyone in this world because whatever that being was told him he can't just slaughter everyone, then he's going to make these people's lives a living hell. However he sees fit. What are they going to do? He technically didn't kill them. They got themselves killed. So, he would merge the Academy and the Anbu together, making it, well, the initial Anbu Academy of the Leaf. He believes that putting these students under stricter training will make them more powerful, and it will strengthen the power of the Leaf, considering the fact that when you become an official ninja as kids, you normally will get a lot stronger than what they are now. And since he did this like this, he basically gave them more grueling training than ever before. That way, he could balance out the power issue. From here, the village is a bit outraged by Hiruzen's decisions because it seems like Hiruzen has been losing his mind lately. Because what the hell is this? Putting the lives of the children in danger. Like crazy by doing something like this. But Robot Hiruzen makes it extremely clear that he does not care what anyone in this village says. It's his village, it's his decisions. So if he decides that he's going to make sure that they're stronger, then God fucking be it, they will be stronger. And no one's gonna stop him, because he's the Hokage. And if you attempt to stop him, you will be put down. And well, that was law. There was nothing anyone could do. And we cut back on over towards Naruto and Sasuke, who rushes forward towards Zabuza. Sasuke jumps into the air as he goes in for a kick. The second he goes in for a high kick, Naruto would rocket forward and go in for a low punch. Zabuza would quickly jump back, dodging both of their attacks. And as he does so, Naruto lifts up his hand and he would fire off a fire blast. Zabuza looks confused because what the hell? That kid didn't weave any hand signs and he just instantly fired a freaking a flamethrower-like attack. This isn't even a fire blast. This is a flamethrower. Naruto then looks forward with a sinister smile as he rushes forward towards him. As he rushes forward towards him, Sasuke will run in right alongside him. As the two of them are running forward, he then would say, very calmly, what are we going to do and how are we going to finish this? Sasuke would say, but be prepared, Naruto. Just follow my lead. Naruto looks towards him. Okay, Naruto runs forward, and quickly enough, he jumps into the air as immediately Sasuke goes from side to side, rockets forward, and immediately, I said rockets forward, but runs forward, goes in for a kick. As he goes in for this kick, Naruto would rocket to the side because he actually can rocket, and most of the team just think it's ninja tech, but he's a fucking robot. But he rockets to the side, flies towards him, and smacks Zabuza across the face. As this happens, Zabuza stumbles back, and Kakashi gets a little free. As this happens, Kakashi will feel like a little poke in his back. He's a bit confused, doesn't know what just happened, but we'll get into that later. Naruto then rockets forward towards Zabuza, and he rockets upward into the air and kicks him directly in the face. Naruto then would, like, as he's still in the air and Zabuza's in the air, Naruto then would literally fly upwards into the air, grab Zabuza's head, and slam it into his knee, effectively literally slamming his head into his knee, so kneeing him in the face, basically. He then, as he's falling, will grab his head and slam him onto the water. As this happens, Zabuza would fall into the water, and Naruto would quickly lift up his hands. He begins to weave hand signs as a massive ball of energy would form. Naruto then would yell, "Obliteration!" as he proceeds to slam it onto the water, and a massive boom would happen. As this happens, the literal water area itself will be steaming, and you will see Kakashi and Sasuke being held up by another Naruto. They then look on confused. First off, how are we flying? Naruto then would say ninja tech. Well, my own ninja tech, specially made. Kakashi says, okay. How's Zabuza? Likely dead, Naruto would say. And as he says this, of course, you'd see Zabuza is freaking dead. Like, he killed him. In that one foul swoop, Naruto just killed Zabuza. And we see Hakuon over there in the forest. No! As he grabs his Senbonza, he literally rushes out of the forest. But the second he does so, Naruto weaves in his Chrome style, Chrome Wall. As quickly a Chrome Wall would form in between Haku and them. He then would harden the wall as he then proceeds to weave several more hand signs and forming 4 more walls in a roof, trapping Haku within a wall of chrome. From here, he then would say, if he dies he might die from the poisonous air. And if he doesn't die from that, well, he probably escaped. Naruto would say, he looks towards his team, but that will hold him off for a very long time. From here, he would leave with Team 7. As they leave, they would be a little silent. This is like 3 people in a row Naruto just killed. And not only did he killed them with such class and efficiency, like it was freaking nothing. They would wonder, what the hell is Naruto? He's so dangerous, and he's kind of heartless with it too. This is like his 3rd time killing someone that they know of. I mean, he did disappear for a while, so like, it's not that surprising that he's capable of committing murder, because he probably did it in order to survive. But bro, that shit is dark as hell. The team would be silent the entire time, and Tasuna, bro, is just trying to apologize. Like, you are like clearly a very dangerous person. And, you know, when I was talking about trash, you know, I didn't mean it, I didn't mean it, bro. You're hilarious, bro. Okay, like hilarious. You're funny. I like the way you talk to the Uchiha dude. You get it, right? Like, dude, you funny. Yeah, I'm funny. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I can explain. No, you can't. See, you thought that I was some type of weakling. I'm not. Don't ever disrespect me again. You understand me, human? Human? The whole team would think, human? Tasuna would think, what the fuck does he mean, human? Naruto then would just shake his head, a bit embarrassed. Sorry. Didn't mean that. Just ignore me. He then looks at him for a moment, just thinking, ignore you. The whole team would just be silent. Like, the whole time. Like, the whole rest of the time, because what the actual hell does he mean by human? Kakashi would think within his head, was that the Nine Tails that spoke? Yeah, it had to have been the Nine Tails. There's no way Naruto said human, like he's not human or something. Yeah, that's the case. That's the case. From here, he would walk off, just not thinking too much on it. But from here, we time skip. Big one. On over to when Team 7 winds up being attacked on the bridge by Haku. Who, yes, Haku's back and on his feet, and he is mad. Haku looks forward. I'll kill you all! As quickly, no hesitation, he pops a full power crystal ice mirror. As he drops the crystal ice mirror, he has the entire team plus Talzina captured. From here, he proceeds to start spamming sand bombs. And, well, almost everyone gets hit by at least one, and to Naruto would weave hand signs and several clones would form. As each clone formed, they would stand in front of the other ones, guarding and protecting the team. As the team is being protected, the clones would look forward. The real Naruto, or technically the main Naruto bot, will look forward. He cracks his neck, and quickly he flies forward. Immediately he blitzes Haku, who's already inside of his ice mirrors. He doesn't care. He shoots right through it, grabs him out, like snatches him out of his own ice mirror, and then he proceeds to slam this man's onto the ground. Haku then proceeds to weave hand signs, and ice would explode off his body, and the robot would jump upwards into the air. Quickly, Naruto would shoot a repulsor wave, but his repulsor wave is quickly blocked by a blast of ice. Haku then yells, "You killed Zabuza! I'll kill you!" Naruto just looks at him. I'm sorry, do I know you? You killed my master! Oh, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. He was gonna kill us. Sorry, I guess you're a little new to this. You know, when people's lives are on the line, they do what's necessary in order to survive, even if that meant killing someone. So, I'm sorry, but your master, he had to die. It was him or us. Haku then would say, "No, you don't get to say that. Master was a good man." Yeah, it was a good man, like he wasn't about to kill some teenagers. Okay. A good man, though. I understand. He was a great man. An amazing man. A perfectly great guy. Naruto would say. As Haku would charge forward. The second he charges forward, he goes straight in for an attack on Naruto. Naruto stands there and allows the sand bombs to pierce him. But to Haku's surprise, Naruto looks unfazed. Naruto then begins to laugh. See, you thought that was going to hurt me, didn't you? Yeah, that's a lot. These people don't know quite yet. But let me give you the importance. Naruto quickly lifts up his hand and fires a repulsor, knocking him back. Haku begins to just stand there. No, you can't do this. Kinda can, Naruto said. You see, you came for our lives. It's only right that I end yours. Naruto lifts up his hand and he fires a massive repulsor beam that instantly fries Haku, dead and on the spot. Naruto grins devilishly. Where from here, we do a big time skip to Team 7 being in the Chunin Exams. Like, we skipped past the Hokage meeting because Naruto technically already has it. Naruto, being the Hokage, is already aware of the Chunin Exams. So, we're going to skip all the way on over towards the match. Well, all the way on over towards the forest. As Team 7 is walking in the forest, Naruto would tell him that he has to go out and take a leak. All actuality, Naruto doesn't. Actually, wait. No, this won't happen because the Orochimaru won't be here in order to attack. He won't be coming after Sasuke. He'll just be posing at the Force Kage. And since we can't cover those scenes, we'll have to make up a new scene. So we cut on over towards the actual Naruto, who could be seen sitting in his lab. His Orochimaru bot would walk into the lab, as in he would say, "It's around time for the Chunin Exams, my lord. It's now time for Orochimaru's original plan with the Sand Village, and it's time for your takeover of the Sand Village." Naruto would look forward and smile. "Thank you. Do your thing." The Orochimaru bot would smile, as it would fly off towards the Sand Village, and the real Naruto would follow. As they make it on over towards the Sand Village, Naruto would literally find a random Sand Shinobi, kill him, and use the transformation jutsu to take his appearance. As this happens, he would request for a meeting with the Kage. Raza, being a much different Kage than Hiruzen, doesn't accept immediately, and to Naruto would kill the Anbu and then take his appearance and go in his place. As this happens, he would clap his hands. Raza of the Sand. The Kage, huh? It's nice to finally meet you. I mean, you might as well just call yourself King Raza. I mean, the Kazekage of the Sand Village isn't a power-based thing or a respect-based thing. It's a bloodline. Kinda crazy being named Raza Kazekage or Gaara Kazekage or Tamari Kazekage or Kabuto Kazekage. But hey, it's however you name your kids. I don't care. He looks forward. Raza was saying, who are you to speak? Remember your place, Ambu. Oh, wait, I'm still transformed. My bad. He would poof and reveal his true form. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. I wanted to have a meeting with you, but you kept refusing, so I kinda had to show up on my own. Hayden looks forward. I don't care who you are. Get out. Naruto starts laughing. Get out. You telling me to get out? Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Raza. We're gonna do this one time. I'm gonna say this one time. You can either acknowledge me as the Kazekage of this village, or I'll kill you and make you. Raza looks forward. As quickly his Amba would step down, but Orochimaru would de-transform and immediately shoot out snakes and kill every last one of them. He don't say, Orochimaru the Sunny. Naruto would say, not exactly, but pretty close. But this isn't Orochimaru. I know, looks like him, sounds like him, fights like him, but this ain't Orochimaru. That's me. What? That's me. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what? Enough of this. I'll just kill you both myself. Raza then would shoot a giant sand hand, as Naruto wouldn't move a muscle, as a chrome hand would block Raza's sand hand. The two hands would clash as Raza quickly begins to struggle. Naruto would smile as he lifts up his actual hand and shoots a repulsor right through Raza. But Raza would regenerate via his gold sand. He then would lift up his other hand as he would shoot another sand hand towards Naruto. Orochimaru bot, of course, would shoot a giant snake out. As the snake then would clash with a sand, as quickly Naruto would fly upwards into the air, and he points out his finger and shoots a bullet right through Raza's head. This ain't chakra based, this is metal. Raza wasn't expecting this, he doesn't even know what the hell just happened. Bullet goes right through his head, he falls to the ground. And from here, he will do the same process that he did towards Hiruzen to Raza. Now, Naruto also leads the Sand Village. And from here, Naruto would initiate plan, kill Hiruzen. In all actuality, of course, he isn't going to kill the actual Hokage, but he's going to kill off Hiruzen because, for one, it makes his plans work better. So, will that even make sense? Yeah, we're still going to make it make sense. So, from here, we time skip. Back on over towards Team 7. Now, since I made the Orochimaru scene not happening instead, events are going to play out a bit differently for the Konoha Crush plan because it's all planned out by Naruto, who's doing this just to anger some villages. He wants to take over villages, but he wants to have a little bit of fun as he does it. And this is how he's going to have fun. But we cut on over towards this team. Now, it's Naruto staring at Kiba. And Kiba would say, Naruto, didn't you disappear for all them years? How are you even a ninja? Naruto then looks at him. It's not really much of your business, is it now, Kiba? But I mean, you're cool every Saturday, so, maybe I'll actually tell you. Nah, I don't feel like doing that. But hey, Kiba, you're kind of cool. If you wasn't such a bitch, he would say, wait, what? What are you being so rude for? Because I can't. You fucking bitch. As Naruto would quickly crack his neck, I've been waiting for the opportunity to freaking destroy you. And now, I finally got it. I finally have the opportunity to beat your ass. Naruto looks towards him. You ready? Kiba then would say, you're not gonna touch me. As he gets into a fighting stance, and he rushes forward towards Naruto with a fang over fang. Naruto begins to dodge every last one of Kiba's attacks and shoot all around the ring. As he's moving all around the ring at crazy speeds, he would jump upwards, spin, as he kicks Kiba across the face. Kiba would stumble back a bit, surprised at what he just tanked. He looks forward as he gets hit by another punch from Naruto, and he's launched back. Naruto then begins to walk towards him slowly but surely. He launches forward, grabs him, and slams him onto the ground. He will pick him back up, and he starts delivering punch after punch after punch onto him. Kiba begins to stumble back. He begins to ache in pain as Naruto looks forward. I'm sorry, you were talking all that crap. I mean, I really expected better. When you talk as much crap as you do, you need to be able to back it the hell up. Not too surprised that you can't. I mean, You never could. Kiba looks forward. I'll show you, you bastard, as he runs forward towards Naruto. He jumps into the air and immediately goes in for a fang over fang, but Naruto would catch the fang over fang. Fang over fang. The Inuzuka clan's specialty. You're so fucking weak. As Naruto would deliver a ruthless punch to Kiba's stomach, he launches him into the air, flies upward, spins, and smites him down with a destructive kick. Kiba hits the ground. A crater's formed. The Inuzuka clan who just witnessed this looks shocked. Who the hell is that? Some of them would think, but the others who obviously know who Naruto is would just say it's Naruto Uzumaki. That's the Nine-Tailed Shinchuriki, the one who disappeared. Clearly, it's a bit of a problem. But from here, we time skip. I'm going to say Team 7's after all the initial canon fights. We're just going to say for the sake of plot, they win their initial fights. And from here, we're going to do a pretty big time skip on over towards Naruto's match with Neji. Because in this timeline, Naruto doesn't really care about Hinata. He never saves her like he did in the original timeline. Like, he just don't care about Hinata at all. So he never gets mad about the whole scene with Neji beating the absolute hell out of her, because this version of Naruto just don't care about Hinata. He never did, and honestly, it's an Ultron Naruto. He never will. Since he doesn't care about Hinata, we're just gonna cover the fight. Naruto gets into a fighting stance, and so would Neji. Naruto would crack a huge smile as he flies towards Neji and punches him right in the stomach. Neji's flung back as he activates his Byakugan, but to his absolute astonishment, he sees no chakra points. Not only is that the case, he doesn't even see a skeleton. He sees wires? Metal? He looks confused, and Naruto looks upward. Oh, your Byakugan's active. Damn, you see me from my true form. Damn, man, I should have called the OG for this one. Whatever. He looks forward. So you see the real me. Good for you. Repulsor! As quickly he fires several repulsor rays towards Neji. Neji begins to dodge every single ray as he jumps into the air and immediately would shoot forward a Gale Palm. Naruto would rocket out of the way as he flies forward towards Neji and smacks him across the face. Neji is sent flying as the Hyuga clan watches onward. Some of them activating their Byakugans as well and also seeing Naruto for his true form. But Naruto calculates every single Hyuga to ever just seen his actual form, and yeah, he's gonna kill them all. But we ain't gonna cover that. Naruto looks forward, and he begins to block every single attack that Neji throws at him. And even the attacks that Neji actually does land, he realizes that it's only starting to hurt more and more and more, because Naruto doesn't have to use this stupid flesh suit now. Since Neji can see him, he can use his actual metal body. So every time Neji actually lands a hit, it hurts him. Naruto begins to dominate this fight. It isn't even a fight. Naruto's throwing Neji all around the place, and the Hyuga clan watching onward just watches on in absolute disbelief. Mostly because this is a freaking metal kid. He doesn't have arteries. He doesn't have anything normal. As they look at Naruto, it literally looks like he's a straight up machine. And well, that's mostly because he is a straight up machine. Like, Naruto is genuinely a machine. So as they watch this, they're watching Naruto just beat the hell out of Neji. And it's not like it's a normal beatdown. Some of the things Naruto's doing is unnecessary. He's just doing it for the love of the game. Like, he's just beating the life out of Neji for the love of the game. Everything Neji throws at Naruto, Naruto will either block it, evade it, or he'll just throw it back at him 10 times worse. It gets to the point where Neji used the rotation, but Naruto using his Chrome release would create a Chrome rotation and freaking Blade crash with them. They clash their rotations, and Naruto's rotation, being the superior one, would obviously win. He wins everything, and he just starts just playing with his feelings, basically. He's making Neji look dumber and dumber and dumber as this match goes on. Neji eventually gives up. Like, he straight up gives up. Naruto beats him senseless over and over and over and over again, and he just didn't want to continue to get his ass kicked. I'm lying, he doesn't give up. He keeps fighting until Naruto eventually just absolutely obliterates him in the worst way you can possibly imagine. Whatever you think is horrible, Naruto did him worse. So from here, We time skip on over towards Sasuke defeating Gaara. And from here, Naruto would devilishly grin as Gaara goes crazy, and Naruto's plan is initiated. In this timeline, Naruto never encountered Jiraiya because he genuinely doesn't train this entire time. He has an artificial Nine Tails. He has complete control over its power. He has several more just crazy abilities. He genuinely is the most powerful person on the planet. And he's, well, I would say just a kid, but he's 18. But that ain't the point. We just gonna do a big fat time skip. Naruto bot and Hiruzen's bot will go the exact same because the Hiruzen bot and the Orochimaru bot have the exact same powers and abilities. In the end, he would still make it look like Hiruzen died. He would show up and he would take out Gaara. Taking down Gaara, he of course would send his Ultron bots on over. We now cut on over towards Kakashi, who was seen just relaxing, when suddenly he begins to feel that stinging pain in his back once more. Unbeknownst to Kakashi, Naruto implanted a bot that's just taking everything. All of his DNA, all of his knowledge, like everything that he knows is being taken. And it even took blood samples in order to make his Kakashi bots. And, well, Kakashi falls into a coma. Dead ass, he fell into a coma. And from here, we cut on over towards Naruto, going off with Jiraiya in order to recruit the next member, well, the next Hokage. And Naruto already plans to kill Tsunade the second he sees her. Actually, he's going as far as after this is over, he's going to use his Orochimaru bot and the tools room are going to kill Jiraiya and Tsunade and replace them with their bots. And, well, that's what we're going to time skip on over to. We're going to skip the Itachi scene from here, because the Itachi scene isn't going to happen. Simply because his version of Naruto is a lot smarter than, well, canon Naruto. And since he was aware that Itachi was probably going to be looking for him, he literally just left the hotel. He left the hotel, he flew off, and he waited. Waited enough time until he believed it was the correct time to come back, and it was in fact the correct time to come back. Itachi was gone, and Kisame was gone. But from here, it's more importantly that we focus on Tsunade. Naruto would eventually meet Tsunade. She was still crap on the Hokage, and this version of Naruto does not care about the Hokages. So as she dogs them, he doesn't feel anything because he's not a Hokage. I mean, technically he's two Kages, but like, he's not the Hokage. So he doesn't care what Tsunade has to say, because at the end of the day, she's not talking about him. So what he got to worry about? Nothing. He would keep it calm and he would wait. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting until eventually, we'll get to where we are. Tsunade and Jiraiya would be fighting against Naruto's Ultron bot and Naruto's Kabuto bot. And it appears like, well, they're winning. And Naruto's on their side. Until Naruto would stop fighting them. Well, fighting with them. And he turns, looks towards both of them and says, "This was fun while it lasted, but you guys are no longer needed." As he would quickly fire a repulsor ray right through them, and immediately he rushes towards Tsunade, grabs her by her boobs, snatches them bitches off, and fires a repulsor ray right through her chest. Tsunade falls to the ground, dead on the spot. Naruto then would encase her within chrome and place her inside of a seal. "Sorry, I'm kinda gonna need her to be frozen in time for a little bit. I need all of her power in her body. It's gonna be useful for me." He then turns, smiling. "Now that I have that handled, let's focus on the more important things." He turns towards Jiraiya. Rasengan! He goes in for a Rasengan. The Orochimaru bot would step in front of him, blocking the attack. Jiraiya would then summon Ma and Paltotas. He's about to enter Sage Mode, but Naruto then would say, "Sorry, I know you might be planning on using your Sage Mode technique. Yeah, I'm not gonna really allow that. You see, I don't need you getting any stronger than what you already are." Naruto rockets towards him, grabs him by the throat. Jiraiya would form a Rasengan and goes in to Rasengan Naruto, and he actually blows a hole right through Naruto. And he sees wires. What the hell? Naruto looks towards him. Ha. Funny, right? As he breaks Jiraiya's neck and places him inside of a scroll as well. Whereas from here, he would go off and continuously create clones of the freaking legendary Sannin. From here, we do a time skip on over towards the start of Shippuden. And oh boy, Naruto at this point has control over the Sound Village, the Sand Village, the Leaf Village. He has several bots of Hiruzen, Tsunade, Jiraiya, bots of himself. He has everything that he now needs the Cloud Village, the Stone Village, the Hidden Mist Village, they're all next on his hit list. But more importantly, the Akatsuki. He's ready to take them all out. He has clones of everyone within in all of like Konoha. The Kazekage retrieval arc never happens because this version of Gaara, for one, there's too many Gaara bots around for them to try capturing even one of them. He has several robotic clones of Shikaku, same levels of chakra and power and everything. So it was literally impossible. It was literally impossible. Every Gaara clone has the same techniques, same connection, and same thing applies towards Raza. And there's thousands of them. Hundreds among thousands of them. Actually, I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I really don't know how I can continue this story. Like, genuinely, like, there's so many versions of this version of Naruto. There's so many bots, and I'm gonna try, obviously, but I just have to point that out. Like, I'm about to struggle. So we just time skip on over towards Naruto, who now is in his true body. He walks towards his final robot suit, his original Ultron suit. He has it powered, he has it ready, he has everything that he needs. And he transfers his consciousness into his actual body. And from here, Naruto would transfer his consciousness and all of his power into his newly created Ultron bot. From here, he would start a revolution. Using his Ultron bots, he would go to war with the Cloud Village. And Naruto from here would decimate it. Until it's just him, Raikage, and Killer Bee. Naruto would look forward. Hey, it's nice to see you. I mean, you're supposed to be the fastest shinobi alive. I see how you're able to take out so many of my bots. You're powerful, no doubting that. Your ninjas are all powerful, but everything I have with me, every single one of us are Kage level. And well, you may be the right Kage, but you're nothing compared to me or my bots here. This is gonna be fun. Naruto rockets towards A as A rockets towards Naruto. And Naruto's, I'm just gonna say, Jiraiya bot would rocket towards Killer Bee. Immediately they would clash. And quickly enough, Jiraiya, like, A is stunned. Naruto's physical strength is crazy. He's overpowering even himself. He would quickly throw A back. And he would immediately grab him, slamming A onto the ground. Naruto then would deliver a mean punch to his stomach and launches, he picks him up and then delivers a punch. And he launches him back. He grabs him and would deliver a punch to his face. He then would punch him again and again. Naruto then proceeds to rock up his fist as he literally punches upwards, creating a little rocket burst as he threw that punch. He grabs him by the skull and begins to squeeze A's skull. He looks towards him. You're too weak to call yourself a Kage. You're supposed to be the leader of the Cloud Village. You are one pathetic nigga. As he then proceeds to literally grab A and sling him across the battleground. Naruto would walk towards him. As Naruto would have wires come out of his hand. These wires then will connect to A's body. As A begins to screech out in pain, Naruto then will tell him to just be quiet. Or be calm. The pain will subside, you freaking idiot. He looks towards him. All you have to do is die. Naruto then will literally have these same wires erupt electricity as A begins to just, and Naruto's hand will morph into a blade and he slices A's head off. Killer Bee would scream out, "No!" as Naruto turns and looks towards him. "No, I'm so hurt." "Kill him, Jiraiya." Jiraiya turns towards him. The robot would enter into its sage mode as he would destroy him with a gigantic Rasengan, calling Killer Bee to be flung back. Naruto then will walk towards him as several Naruto bots begin to show up, each of them firing off repulsor rays, all hitting Killer Bee from different angles. Killer Bee would scream as Naruto would walk forward, as he then would say, "Oh, you hold the 8 tails. Don't kill him, we need this one." As he proceeds to tie him up. You're gonna be very interesting. As from here, he would take him off, and then he would kill Killer Bee, make thousands of clones of him, as well as thousands of clones of Gyuk. And not only is that the case, guys, the actual tail beasts are dead. They're just husks, right? And Naruto essentially uses the remaining of their chakra via creation of all things and begins to create several clones of them. And every single clone has powered by not only like pure chakra, but also technology as well, allowing these things to be legitimate clones of the tailed beasts themselves. Naruto's now conquered the Cloud Village, now having access to the 2 tails and the 8 tails. From here, he would go onward, and the Cloud Village would go to war with the the Stone Village. And easily enough, he's able to kill Inoki. And he now has complete control over every nation. The Mist Village, well, they were kind of fighting themselves, so he easily just snuck in, killed both of the leaders, and then he took over like that, stopping the war. Naruto now has complete control over the entire world. And from here, the Akatsuki are dead. They're cooked. No matter what they try to do, there's nothing they can do. In the end of the story, Naruto wins. With an iron fist, he rules the world. And after a long period of time, Naruto would essentially trick the world into destroying itself. He didn't kill them, they killed themselves. And from here, this is where we're going to be ending off this video. This version of Naruto is legitimately one of my most broken. He has an entire legion of Ultron bots, all underneath his command and his control, and bro is just, yeah, he got power like never before. Would that been the case, comment down below some more video ideas. I promise you guys I will be delivering a movie, and I'm serious. Also, what if Naruto had a copy jutsu? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Bro, I forgot about that series. Like I genuinely forgot. Like, I don't even have the thumbnail anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I'll find it, hopefully. But I gotta end this video off now because I had kind of uploaded videos that were just like completely out of my schedule. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I hated that schedule. I hated everything about it. It sucked. It absolutely sucked. Never again. Never again. But I will be consistently uploading because, well, why not? Anyways, I'm out, guys. Love y'all.